my coach, Fabiano Scherner, was off at a show and he was getting ready, fight week, and he's out there with the athlete and he's all the things you go do on fight week. Make weight and rest a little bit and go over last minute strategies and get some workouts. Fabiano's competing himself. So not only was he the coach of the workouts, he was also the body that was doing the workout. And as the athlete starts to wear down and the work gets a little light, he would just go in and find somebody and catch his own workouts. Well, at any rate, when he's in the workout room, he walks in and Khabib is in there. And Khabib's got his whole team. And Coach Fabiano said there was like 7 or 8 guys. And the way the workout went is Khabib goes in the middle. The whole team goes on the side to the walls. Khabib stays in for 5 minutes. Clock goes off, new guy comes in. Clock goes off 5 minutes later, new guy comes in. And they just keep doing this until none of the workout partners can continue. It's not once Khabib is tired. It's not once Khabib has got his workout. It's once all the workout partners that are getting all this break in between are exhausted and can't go. And Coach Fabiano said, man, I don't know that I've ever seen anything quite like this in terms of how much intensity he could keep up over such a long period of time. He was wearing guys out while he was wearing down. Fresh guys still couldn't wear him out. So I had told this story right after it happened, 2-3 days. And this is like 2 years ago, I had told this story. So I go back into my own practice, see Coach Fabiano. He pulls me aside and says, hey, I'm getting death threats. I'm getting death threats from all over Russia and Chechnya about that video you put out. I said, Coach, did you see the video? He said, yeah, I did. I said, Coach, I'm completely confused. Do I owe you an apology? I mean, I told a story where you were complimenting Khabib. You were so impressed with his workout that you came back home and shared this with me. I was so impressed just hearing about it secondhand that I went and shared it with the world. So I don't know why Fabiano got death threats. It was absolutely a compliment to all those involved, including the workout partners that got worn out. They were there to be workout partners. They weren't training or peaking for something. I'm assuming that maybe they were the ones that got their feelings hurt. Even though I haven't revealed their names and I don't even have the foggiest idea who was in there. And they might have been some good names I'm just sharing with. I don't know who was in there. Fabiano had never included that in his story. He was just impressed with what Khabib had done. And I do believe that Khabib has a small leg up on competition accidentally. Because I believe if somebody watches Khabib wrestle, particularly the takedowns and the control on top specifically, which is his bread and butter, that they still underestimate how good he is at that. I believe when you watch him on film, you start to get pretty comfortable because he's very much a rinse and repeat guy. Push you in the fence, entangle your legs, get to the body, drag you to the mat, entangle your legs while pounding, using a lot of pressure, mixing in strikes with passes, with submission. Does a good job of being busy, but you could break that down and go, I'm used to that. I've seen that. And it does appear that Khabib is doing a little more than meets the eye. I can tell you as an athlete, taking somebody down when they are pushed against the fence is the harder spot in that cage to take somebody down against. Athletes will use that fence as a defense, the fence as a defense. Way to hold them up, a way to settle down, put their hips in. I wish you guys could see the bottom of my feet right now. There's certain stuff they do with where their toes point and their heels point, but it locks, it glues their body to the fence. You couldn't drop down and grab a double leg if you want. There's no space there. Khabib does a good job coming right behind the knee, pulls you off, gets to the body, trips you. It's very sophisticated and complicated. But I do think that many people still underestimate and go, I've been in that position before. I know how to defend myself. As a matter of fact, I know how to use the fence in my favor. I would agree with you. I would fully agree with you. I've never been in there with anybody where if my back's up against the fence, I drop my weight, turn my heels and toes the way they're supposed to be, that can drag me down or come even close. But I've also never seen another athlete be able to do that. While it is very basic and simple, what is Khabib doing? And it has been done enough times that we can all isolate, break down, and identify what positions and strategies he's going for. I still must concede to you, he is more than 95% accurate at succeeding offensively in perhaps the toughest position to mount an offense.